Good evening everybody. I hope you're doing well this fine Thursday evening. Let me swap on over to the scene. Good evening one and all. Lovely to have you all here. I hope you're doing well. I thought I'd start the screen with my guild bank full of cloth. So, Relics. Good evening everyone. Jack, thank you so much.
Jack_the_dipper just subscribed. Clap clap for the alliance, clap clap for the alliance, and clap clap for the alliance.
Thank you, Jack. Let me start at the at the top with Stormcraft. In fact, Fishboy, Danny, Darkwing, and welcome our latest moderator, Darkwing. Lovely to have you here. Aspie Savage, Katie Wondersheep, and Monkey Luffy, Kozakov, and Sendir. Mushy's here. Grumpy Dad's here. And Kozakov, you're following that. Real Ginny's here. Hamish, Rose is here. Thank you, Grumpy Dad, for kicking off
Grumpy Dad cheered. X200. Nice Jack. Hi Sam and chat.
Thank you for kicking off that hype train. We also had Maceo right at the beginning there with your 23 months. That is absolutely phenomenal. Thank you, Maceo. That did not go unnoticed. Thank you so much for your continued support. I really do appreciate it. Let me just quickly scroll down and see if I got everyone coming in. Ex-Propane, Roshill, indeed, Relics. Yes, we'll be talking about Relics tonight, definitely. How you can get in-game, just like a number of times. Oh, is there problems with the Blizzard server at the moment? And BB
Spy Savage cheered. X100. Anyone got any cheap cloth for sale?
Aspie Savage. I might have one or two bolts. Thank you so much for the cheer. And Be Brolian, thank you so much for the follow as well. Let's have a just look down. Colour Storon, good evening to you. And so the faction change, it's considering race name server faction change, now it's on Discord. Oh really? Alexia, good evening to you. Good afternoon, good morning. Viper, I hope you're doing well. Lovely to have you here.
Grumpy Dad cheered. X100. Sorry at Maceo87 didn't mean to ignore your 23 months.
No problem. Grumpy Dad, thank you so much as well for that extra cheer. That's very kind of you. Thank you so much. Interesting to hear how much everyone invested on the Relic Flip Maps. Spent about 250,000 himself, so I'm not too hungry. I think I was probably about 350 to 500,000 overall in worth. I think what I got. So I'm not particularly concerned with it, no. Newvin, Ronnie, good evening to you both. 7 million gold, Russell, that's a lot. I mean, how much is that out of your liquid gold would be my first question. Samadan and Coffee, lovely day. Lovely to have you here. Eridastia and Coffee is definitely sounds good. Right, we're back to Jack, and then I'll just carry on scrolling down. Garmin, good evening to you. What else? Some nice cloth I have there. I do. Casher Wells, good evening to you. Found most of it, so not mad. And Messianic Infamy, 150k into Relics for you. Like a lot of old world crafting, so I think eventually turn it around. I'm in probably a similar boat as well, I would expect. I'm going to make use of this, certainly. And Avalon, lovely to have you here. Thank you so much for the follow. I missed that coming in earlier. Thank you so much. I'm just scrolling my way down. Mushy, good evening again to you. What else have we got? Hubber, John Levy, good afternoon, good evening. And scrolling, wow, there's so much coming down.
Nicozy, I just subscribed. Sorry to hear about Relics. I hope it doesn't cause you too much issue.
No, not at all, Nicozy, but thank you so much for your sub and your concern. Thank you. It's one of those things, you know, it was always a risk of some kind, definitely. Did I think they would change it at such late notice? No, I didn't, honestly. I thought it had about an 80% chance of coming through in its current state. I think it just needed a bit of tweaking. I think this is probably a little bit hard. But I don't think this is the main one. Yes, definitely not, Jack. I got a feeling there's some things we want to keep hold of here. Certainly, I'm not going to dump all my stuff. Definitely. Let me just scroll down. Velegro, good evening to you. Hellrider, good evening to you. And Billis, lovely to have you here. Joey and Daz, good evening to you. Lots of people coming in. Let me just scroll down so I can catch up with the chat. And Get that and put it where it belongs. Crepin, good evening to you, and Holy Z. What else have we got? Nabbles here. X-Praving did those. And then Moonfire, good evening to you. They all should sell me your cloth at a fraction of what you paid for it. Yes, Billis, I'm sure you'll do some good things with that, certainly. Biscuit, good evening to you. Des Vampire, good afternoon. Mantius, good evening to you. Lovely to have you here. Slowly getting my way down. Relic Fix was everything you could hope for. Couldn't have done it better than they did. Do you think so, Billis? I remember you talking about it earlier, and I'm in agreement in the sense that I want to be able to sell this to other players. That was what I always wanted. Right back when I did that initial video talking about it, that's where I see the thing that I would like. Okay, oh, fantastic, Valego. That'll be interesting to know. So what happened to Relics is basically there is a nerf in place now where it is the vendor side of it is not cost effective anymore. And let me just scroll down so I just catch everything else. There we go. But is TSM safe to install? So the TSM app is the one you download from the Tradeskill Master website. That I would consider safe to install, yes. First time viewer on your Twitch, but I've seen my videos, so hello good sir. Norina, lovely to have you here. Sorry I'm just taking so long to catch through on the chat here. Lovely, welcome everyone if I have missed anyone. Tegnaro, good evening to you. Thalandir, and what else have we got? Everyone else. There's also still be plenty of demand for Relic 1. You can save so much gold on deposit fees on crafted transmog items if you scale them down. That is actually true on the deposit fees. If people want it for just the transmog, that's a good idea actually. I was hoping to be able to sell it slightly higher for the twink brackets, especially things with sockets. That's what I'm looking for, definitely. Still looks slightly viable if you go by the beta vendor values. Not amazing, but you won't lose out. Relic 4 has some crafts that are technically still a profit. Yeah, we don't know what we have really at this moment in terms of like having a look at what's actually going to come through at this point, certainly. Have they nerfed the alchemy trinket? As far as I know, no, because things that don't need relics are still fine. So if I just jump over here, this is on PTR at the moment. If I were to look, oh, I can't look at the alchemy trinket here because I'm on the wrong character. But if I was to, what was the other one I was looking at earlier? Frostweave pants. Down here. Frostweave pants. Use rune cloth. Don't have a relic applied to them and sell for 49. So depending on your price of rune cloth, you could possibly make a profit on that. I wouldn't recommend doing it this way. I would much rather do it other ways. So there's other options. You can have the alchemy one. Let's go have a look at that. I don't believe that's changed. No, they had to kill it. So I'm glad they did. I mean, everyone was focusing on more the vendor side, rather, including myself, I must admit, rather than the. Have we got a character? I have to copy one over. An alchemist. Let's grab one from here. And Awakening. Let's copy you over. There we go. Have a look there. There we go. Oh yes, thank you everyone. That hype train was amazing. Thank you. All copy failed. That didn't work. Okay, we'll have to look out. But as far as I understand, yes, the relics are okay at the moment. I'd have to go in as Hellfire and check that one, I think. We'll come back to that one, certainly. Thank you all for that little hype train at the start. Obviously, we were all focusing on relics at the time. So yes, it's going to be interesting, certainly. Right, okay, let's have a look. He has frog. Craft items at different levels. That's amazing. Accidentally made 10,000 runecloth bolts, so you can shuffle that into Frostweave pants. If your runecloth is less than a gold, then it should be okay, I would think. Don't think people are wanting to spend so much gold on it when you can easily get the stuff from questing. Yeah, I mean, the thing I would like to see is the twinking market. Is one thing I'd like to see. And the other thing is, just like Billis said, I hadn't actually considered, was the actually being able to lower your deposit fees to sell transmog items. That could be interesting, certainly, if there's something that's got a particularly good appearance to it, certainly. Systems meant to keep old recipes relevant, allow people to craft stuff at all kinds of levels, regardless of which expansion they level in. Exactly, Billis. That is, you could see that was the core of Relics, which is what I like, definitely. If I can sell those to other players as well, that was what I'd really like. Nice top deck. Oh dear, yes, definitely don't rush into anything without doing research, certainly. Astonilock, thank you so much for your Prime. That is so kind of you. Thank you. Thank you so much. That is amazing. Welcome on board. Lovely to have you here. Have a whole lot of emotes for you. And Zaboom, thank you also for the follow. Thank you for coming in. I made a cat form emote for Sita. Oh, that's nice. I like that, Drizzling Rose. And Holy Sheep, thank you for the follow. And Sem Kojo, thank you also for the Prime. That is amazing. Thank you. Thank you so much. Really, really do appreciate that. It's interesting times we are in at the moment. Dark Queen going for a Silas. What kind of Silas would you like? Resolant 1, thank you so much for the follow. And trouble is with Relics. If I do miss anything on chat, I do apologise. Even at slow mode, I don't think. There's a lot going on, definitely. Discord helped me out. Made a horrendous mistake and bought 200,000 rune cloth at 1 gold before we found about the relics were nerfed. So you should be okay on that, I think so. Mind if I use a screen capture of my guild bank for a thumbnail? Of course, Manthias, you're more than welcome to. Sad relic nerf Silas. Okay, Darkwing, we can definitely do one of that. Let's look at one. Okay. Silas. There we go. Just for you. I hope that works. And thank you, Noob Sale Bot. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. Relic 2 to 4 currently aren't as useful as Relic 1 and 5. They still serve a niche purpose. Relic 1 is amazing to save on deposit fees. Relic 5 is amazing for decent starter gear for people adjusting 50 or about to enter Shadowlands. That makes perfect sense, definitely, depending on your purpose. I wonder if there are going to be any new twink brackets in between, in which case that might be useful. I don't know, I'm not familiar with twinking, whether people like to go at different brackets and max out their options there. Did you see a post on Reddit that tie spray linen braces aren't disenchantable without a relic 4 or 5 on the PTR? Makes the bracer shuffle more expensive. Oh, that's interesting, John Levy. No, I didn't know that. That's a problem. Ouch, yeah, definitely. Thank you so much, Resilient. If I do miss anyone on chat, please do say it again. I'll skip through and answer as much as I can. Ouch, Vallegro, rip investment. There will be other options, definitely, I think. We'll still be able to make use of this, I'm sure. Just keep trying to log in. You got in after your 7th attempt. Oh, really? I didn't realise that was completely difficult. The authentication servers are playing up. Right, okay. I was very lucky to get in on both, and I'll try and hold on to it as much as possible. It's not necessarily a problem, though. That creates a demand for relics without introducing new gold into the economy. Enchanting shovels being more expensive isn't really an issue. It just makes the enchants go up in price, really, doesn't it? It's all about the cost to make versus the cost to sell for, basically. Apparently the tie spray bracers can't be disenchantable below... Let's go back here onto Samadan. So apparently the tie spray linen bracers can't be disenchantable unless you put a relic 4 or 5 on them. Let's go have a look. Linkashbur, thank you so much for the follow. And Odor Howe, lovely to have you here. Let's have a look. Yeah, there'll be some way after they properly fix it and the community sorted things out. Yeah, basically I think so. So let's have a look at this. Bracers. Tie spray, linen, braces. Can't even remember where I put them now. That's Legion white. That's white. Let's go these. Okay, we've got relics here, so we need to make some. We need this penumbra thread. This is what's been added to increase the cost of the relics. Obviously, it goes up incredibly at 4 and 5 to that up to 25 there. And you can buy them off of vendors in like Borealis and things like that. So it is a Shadowlands reagent, but it's available in different places. So 425 at Exalted. I'm going to take a stack of 200 for now. And then I've got the relics already, I think, yes. So can we make some now? Let's just test this. I can't make any 4 and 5s there because I've got any deep sea satin. Let's just create a few different ones here. 1, 2, 3. Can I still move and craft from this? I can. And then let's see if there's any more I can make. 4 and 5. Don't have the sumptuous fur for these, unfortunately, on this character. So unlearned relics, Pandaria Cataclysm. I can't make any of those. So not on this character. Okay. But let's look at the ones we have got here. Let's go have a look. So tie spray, linen, braces, add an optional reagent. So add that on. Can you disenchant that? We'll have to make one and see. Let's make one of those, and one of those. And then have a look at the 3 here. So cannot be disenchanted, cannot be disenchanted, and cannot be disenchanted. So the item level ones, the low item level ones, can't be disenchanted because they're different. They're different. It makes sense as to why, because they're different item level things. Yeah. Right, I missed a whole lot of stuff whilst I was doing that. Let's go have a look. So yes, that will affect the shuffle rates and things like that. Praying that the router doesn't act up tonight. Don't curse things, Ronnie. Definitely not. Well, we don't bother with gear since they can get it from dungeons or relics. Besides vendor shuffle, can't see the point in relics right now. I don't know. I would like to see more variety coming out of things like sockets. Yeah, it's because they're so low level, isn't it? Putting a relic on them, getting them up to this. In order to get the BFA enchanting materials back out of them, we're going to need to make them higher. They don't proc blue. I haven't seen any blue procs at all. That is very true. So the whole thing has changed, certainly. Relics can easily be expanded upon in the future. They can add a relic about 6 and scales up to 60 when we move on to the expansion after shadows. Exactly. We talked about this before, Billis, and I think that's a great idea. Yeah, I agree. I like the spirit of the relic system, and I'm not too unhappy about the whole vendor part of it disappearing, so we can focus on, what's going to be good gear for other players. Can those be scrapped? I wouldn't expect so, given their level. Let's try, and they're not greyed out. So yes. Why did I get deep sea satin back from it? I never used deep sea satin to make it. You receive embroidered deep sea satin ×2, deep sea satin, and tie spray linen. I've never had that before. Bug reporter. Right. Confused. I'm confused. I'll report that as a bug. Hold on. Scrapping, tie spray, linen, braces. with relic 1, 2, 4, 3, 3. Can't do 3 eyes. Why can't I do there? We can. 3 eyes. Returns back. Hold on, let's type that properly. Returns back. Deep sea satin and embroidered deep sea satin. Okay. There we go. Okay. If it remains an integral part of Goldmaking, Shadowlands Sensor's going to lose it. Definitely. I don't like, you know, this kind of like mechanic as the only way to get decent profits. I'd rather find some more interesting ways to do it. Certainly. Okay. 1 price, please. 1 to 2 deep sea satin, 1 to 2 embroidered deep sea satin, and 0 to 1 expulsum. Yeah. So I didn't get any expulsum from that, but obviously I'd need to put that up higher. So that is definitely odd. Okay. Yeah. So the bracer shuffle is going to be difficult to do around that, yeah. In terms of how to get the expulsum. Obviously, not necessarily bracers to do it. We'll have to find other ways of doing it. Sega, is that Sega, right? Lovely to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Buying up embroidered deep sea satin for less than the time required to craft it, even assuming your deep sea satin time spray linen is free. I mean, embroidered deep sea satin doesn't have a great deal of use at the moment, does it? Interesting, yeah. Max level is now required to access Black Market Auction House. Mighty Caravan Brutal is no longer sold by vendors and will now be occasionally available on the Black Market Auction House. New listings have been added to the auction house: Enchantments, Illusion, Nightmare Illusion, Cronus. That sounds interesting. Yeah, okay. Having to be max level is quite a requirement, because wouldn't you go on lots of different accounts on different servers to get the best prices, Billis? And Hecons does that as well. I don't use the Black Market Auction House, so I don't know. But that's interesting. Sega, right, thank you so much. We try to keep things calm and enjoyable here, is the general theme, certainly. Right, okay. Yeah. It's between 12 and 20 gold here. That sounds quite expensive. Yeah. Flying Warlords of Draenor and Legion no longer requires earning the achievements. Draenor Pathfinder and Broken Isles Pathfinder Part 2. Right, so you just need to do the Part 1 for those. Okay. Are those pre-patch patch notes? Hicons. Yeah, we're talking about the Black Market Auction House, Hicons. Jack was just telling us the patch notes here, that you have to be max level to access the Black Market Auction House. That's interesting. Most people also use low-level alts on different servers to buy stuff on the auction house when they're after specific items. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. I don't do it myself, but that's what I heard people doing. Definitely. B12. Yes, we do have many goblins here. This is kind of like the melting pot of the goblin world. So more than welcome to hang out here. It's lovely to have you. Just buy the level boost on all servers. There is that, of course. Not bother doing any of the Pathfinder because I believed you got flying for free. Okay. Right, Wonder Sheep. Right, so you... is that right? Did I interpret that right? You just don't need the Part 2. Yeah. Let's have a look. Pre-patch notes. Thank you, Jack. Right, let's go have a look. Okay. So much information to digest. It's very, very interesting. Okay, so, right, what have we got? Shadowlands pre-patch expansion notes. Let's move this down a little bit here. When am I going to get into dual crafting? I just maxed out last night, starting Starting as a gold sink, but a new market to explore and excited. Yes, I would like to do more with jewel crafting. I really haven't given it the time of day yet. I've been so much squirrels and distractions elsewhere at the moment. Last argument first. Lovely to have you here. Thank you for the follow. Gold transferring for the black market auction bidding is a pretty huge deal in the WoW service industry right now, at least. Right, yeah, so you move the gold across so that you can buy it in different places. So what have you got? You'll be called upon to defend Azeroth. Limited time. Log in to experience it. Levels, items, and stats have been adjusted. New character customization. New starting experience. I haven't tried that yet. I'm really looking forward to doing that. Flying in Waters of Draenor and Legion no longer requires earning the achievements. Part 2. So you still need to do part 1. Right, okay. Just started on Pathfinder about Skep Flying, so you only need part 1. Apparently, once pre-patch hits, which is just next week, yes, you just need part 1. Blue Sapphire 23, thank you so much for your brand new Prime. I really do appreciate that. Thank you very much indeed. Let's put a whole lot of emotes in for you. Thank you, thank you. I'm surprised about how much people spend on farmable mounts on the black market. Blue Protodake around 200,000 on your server. Wow. You're sure you don't need part 1? Oh, right, okay. Yeah, this bit here. Achievements. Flying in Warlords of Draenor and Legion no longer requires the achievements. Draenor Pathfinder and Broken Isles Pathfinder Part 2. So it mentions specifically you don't need Part 2 anymore. So one would assume from that you still need Part 1? I think you don't need part 1 as it didn't unlock flying. Oh, right, okay, Crepin. Okay, that would make more sense. Yeah. Okay. Unlocking allied races no longer requires reaching exalted reputation at that race's associated faction. That's useful. That's just the requirement for part 2. Ah, right, okay, so if you don't need that, specifically so it's so close, I would, yeah, I can see how you'd read it that way, and I can understand the difference now. Yeah, that would make more sense. Okay, well that's good. It's not exactly clear, is it? It just says it doesn't need that. It doesn't say what it does need. They clearly said you don't need any achievement requirements a long time ago. Okay. Yeah. So what else have we got here? Auction house. Sold auctions will now show buyer or bidder player names in a tooltip. Commodities are now sold by selected stacks before other stacks from the inventory. Commodities are now sold by selected stacks before other stacks from the inventory. So let's look at a commodity. I'm assuming this is in here. Let's have a look. Trade goods, cloth. Or is there anything available? Let's just check, because this is PTR. So say for example copper ore. There's only one on there. I need to find multiple stacks. If I can find anything that's in large enough quantities. Storm scale, no. Surely someone can put some different ones on. Relics on for various bits and pieces. So what does that mean? Stonehide leather. So can you select that? Oh, what does it mean? Sheldor, good evening to you. Yeah. Hold on. Commodities are now sold by selected stacks before other stacks from the inventory. Yeah. With how you sell commodities are now sold by. So if I sold by selected stacks, how can I select multiple stacks though? That's the weird thing. Looking at that, if I go to sell, go to a stack of tie spray linen, create an auction. Can I sell some more? What does it mean? Yeah, okay. Very odd. Must be what you post. But how does that make sense? I have two questions. How do I put an already made profile into TSM? Not really familiar with it, and all the videos you found are older versions. More importantly, what does the Chewbacca onesie look like? Well, I can answer the second one. It looks awesome. I showed it on stream last stream, and in terms of like, don't think about importing profiles, think about importing groups. But what you'd have to do is make another profile, like a blank profile, just to test the group out, and then you import the group in. So it pulled the stack I specifically picked. So let's say, okay, let's put a stack of 84 on, create auction. Oh, that's still me. So if I then went to here, I went to sell, can't search for it, can I? If I select that, it's not selecting, it's not automatically putting that in, is it? That's still 200. But poorly written, yeah. Right, and right now if you select 200 or something, it's any stack of 200 from your inventory. Maybe this means it always sells the exact stack you selected. Ah, right, okay. Right, okay, I'm with you. Okay. Zanzaful, thank you so much for the raid. Lovely to have you here. How was your stream? We're just trying to work out patch notes, and this is very strange. So we're just trying to work out. Welcome everyone, first and foremost, coming in. This is what you were going to say, right? Okay. Relics of the past. We started with Relics of the past. We'll get on to that. We're just going through the patch notes at the moment. Definitely not Darkwing. Thank you, Valego, for doing the shout out. Less tilting to bag organisation. Okay, so as I understand it, so I've selected this item to post on this stack. So I create the auction and that one goes on. If I select that one, create the auction, that one goes on. Rather than just randomly taking a stack from somewhere else in my bag. Right, okay. There we are. When you first heard about the Relic Nerf, thought was the Samadan video series might take a hit. Well, that's the good thing about the series. It's all about adapting markets, so we'll see how they get on. Obviously, the latest video is out today, which is my last my last video before finding out about the nerf. So we're definitely going to have a look at that. Definitely. So it doesn't really make much of a difference. No, Bellis. Yeah. That's it. Did I see Zanzaful come in here? I can't see your name, but if you are in here, Zanzaful, thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had a good stream. With the bad long add-on like anti-bags, wouldn't have even noticed the change. No, I didn't notice it at all, which explains why I was completely confused on that one. Yes, I know, that was the problem with it being recorded earlier, Nice Top Deck. There was no real way to change it afterwards. Still here, your belly needs some food. Okay, no problem, Zanzaful. I promise we won't talk about foods this time. Because last time we digressed. We've got lots to talk about here. So auction house, personal auctions can now be sorted by time remaining. The level range filter now also filters battle pets by level. Oh, that could be interesting for people. Battle pets by level. It's not a thing that I do, but I'm sure that'd be useful. Rune carving option for profession crafted armor pieces for legendaries has been added under each armor category. Okay, so that's going to be a later thing. Yeah. Yeah, the pet filter level is good. Yeah. Can be Samet, lovely to have you here. Happy answer as well. Thank you, Rose. No worries there, guys. Really clear. Just take a lot of time setting things up from scratch. Yeah, it's a time investment, but it's well worth it. Ah, your buddy Dynek. Thank you so much for the follow. Lovely to have you here. I haven't checked your spreadsheets recently. Obviously, we've been talking about relics and things. I'll be very interested to see what how you adapt your spreadsheet to the new environment, to see whether there are any profits still to be had. Yeah, it wasn't very clear writing, these patch notes, definitely. That's the main problem. Okay, right. Let's have a look. Anything else? Black market auction house. So yes, max level is now required to access it. We knew the caravans going there. New extra things going in there. Some extra mounts, which should be quite nice. And then a whole lot of class stuff, which I don't really look at. And then fixes, items and rewards. So legendary bonus items no longer activate. Heart of Azeroth, rank 4 essence is no longer obtainable. No more corruption. So I wonder, with no more corruption, will we see more people using flasks and potions during the pre-patch, do you think? As they're trying to get their ahead of the curve stuff and the mounts and things. Relics were lazily fixed, now nobody cares about them. We were talking about this with Billets earlier. I still think there's options with relics. I still think there's going to be things we can do, certainly. They nerfed the... no, it's not. Okay. Use the flask more in early Shadowlands. You can't... Oh, you can't get ahead of the curve after pre-patch, but you can still get the mounts though. They mentioned that, didn't they? They mentioned that the mount was still 100% drop rate. I remember seeing that. Then we've got heirlooms, no longer have experience bonuses. We knew about those. Oh, well, that's interesting. Glyphs that change the appearance of a druid's form are now one-time use.
Hello, Octoberly cheered. X100. Thank you for going through patch notes. I never managed to do it on my own, so this is hugely helpful. 3.
You're more than welcome. We're just skimming it. Hello, Octoberly. Lovely to have you here as well. Can we have a shout out for Hello, Octoberly as well, please? A lovely streamer. Highly recommended. There we go. Mythic boss mounts, you can still though. Yeah. Did I miss something? The items for the relics are going very cheap. At the moment, yes, they are, because basically everyone who has reacted very quickly to the change in the relics, because now if you look at relics, if I go over to here, each of the relics requires things like penumbra thread, which costs quite a lot, and then it increases as you go up the relics. That needs 3, and then here you need 15 of them, and here you need 25 of them, which effectively cancels out the money you might have made through selling them to a vendor. Top tier laundry room streamer. Thank you, I'll take that as a compliment. And Hanzo Hat, the fix was perfect in my opinion and did exactly what I hoped they would do. Relics weren't meant to enable people to turn materials into raw gold and cause inflation. They were meant to enable people to craft cool old items scaled up to different levels. They fixed the part that would direct the economy while keeping the good part of the system unchanged. I'm in agreement with Billis. I want to be able to sell this to other people. Yeah. So the sell price is still high. That's a slight issue when it comes to deposit fees, because the high-end stuff that's got a Relic 5 on it that you're going to want to sell to fresh 150s, fresh level 50s, then you're going to need to account for the high deposit fees for that. Make it hard to do a sustained, even if small, gold stream. There will still be little niches here and there. It's not completely dead. It's not a fun way to make gold, to be honest, looking at this. I mean, you look at what Drizzling Rose does with her garrisons. That's a consistent trickle of gold, definitely. Yeah, that's true actually, Bellis. You know, you do sell them for several thousands. So that will be good, at least. We just have to think about it. Yeah, it was the Lesser Magic Wand selling to a vendor, which we talked about, and that seemed to be the catalyst for this this change, definitely. I don't think so, Mianix. They are pretty much available on every vendor. They are pretty much like here at Exalted. They're 4 gold, 25 per thread. So these are going to be designated as vendor things. You're not likely to see these as drops. Yeah. Well, that's the thing, Hanzo Hat, and would have preferred it if it was kept at 100 instead of 87. Yeah, I would have preferred it at that. But as Billis said, you can. There's nothing to stop Blizzard from adding in a Relic 6. You know, be decent for fresh 50 tones. Yeah, and people might be doing things like speed sets and wanting to do things with lots of sockets. I still think there's opportunity here. I mean, if you look at some of the Pandaria stuff, looking at these, you know, with extra sockets in these. I mean, the meta socket I don't think you can use, but you can use the other ones. Like these have all got prismatic sockets in them. That's got a couple of prismatic sockets in it. You can make a nice little speed set with a whole lot of this stuff. Where's the pants are the decent ones as well. That's got a couple of sockets on that. And if you really got some cheap windwool cloth, you could still turn a profit on these, selling them for 60 odd gold, 61 gold on that. Where's the robe? I think the robe is reasonable as well. Braces, robes, there we go. Malevolent robe is 57, 61 gold for a robe with 8 windwool cloth. Your speed druid is now at 210% speed while in Prowl on the beta. Wow, that is good. Is this through sockets, Billis? Is that how you've done it at level 51? Yeah. Yeah, check Burning Crusade because that's got lots of sockets as well. Yeah, I need to collect some more recipes from Burning Crusade. There are some good things here because if you go on to what have I got here? Imbued Netherweed. Those are not the ones I want. Where's the high end stuff? I'm sure have I not learnt it? Outland stuff. Battle Cast, that's got sockets. Spell Strike. Oh, look at that. Spell Strike head with 3 requires tailoring 350. I don't have a tailoring 350. White Mend, that's okay. Battle Cast, that requires tailoring 375. Okay, that could be an error. That was. That's for the bonus, is it? Oh yes, the Battle Cast garb. Okay, that's not going to be. That's going to be kind of irrelevant anyway, because they'll make that a legacy thing anyway. But yeah, there's things like that with 3 sockets on it, which is great. Mantle of Nimble Thought, Swift Heal. Any of these got sockets on them? Soul Cloth, there we go. That's got a couple of sockets on it. I need to. This is part of what I wanted to do. Is search up lots of these things to make. Is where I can see some gold opportunities here, definitely. Yeah, don't necessarily try and sell everything yet. There are still, if you do want to do some form of vendor shuffle, there's going to be different things we can probably look at here, definitely. Things that don't need the extra relic option as well. Soul Cloth Vest will be a good one. Let me have a look at that one. Soul Cloth Vest, this one. Yeah, with 3 sockets on it. Then we've got Soul Cloth Shoulders with 2 sockets on it. Bolts of Soul Cloth. There's good options here, definitely. Oh, I've logged out here. Let me just jump back onto Samadan whilst I'm here. So I think we've got options, definitely. Really start out as level 50 items. Do not have optional radiance, unfortunately, so it doesn't cannot downscale them. Yes. I wonder if that causes more problems, really. Yeah. So that was on PTR, not the not beta with this one. Rise again in a few months. Selling now is a worse idea. Yeah, keep hold of them more than anything else, I would say. Which shuffle options do I see? So as far as I can tell, you've still got the alchemical catalysts. I haven't checked because I can't copy a alchemy character over. The other thing, if you've got an excess of rune cloth, if it's less than a gold, it should still be profitable for the frostweave pants. If you go down here, frostweave pants are sell price of 49 gold. So if your rune cloth is less than a gold, it's going to cost you at most, I think, 25 gold to make all of these. So it's not a huge profit, but don't go selling your rune cloth for less than a gold, really. Water in Shadowlands gives mana slowly at first, then accelerates over the drinks. A mana potion stocks just went in. Oh, that's interesting. So you can't just like have a sip and then be up to half mana. That's interesting. Yeah, good idea, Rose. With Relic 4 vendor mats 60, let's have a look. Still on the PTR, and lesser magic runs with Relic 4 vendor for 60, and Exalted, the wand sells for 73. So again, yes, it's a small thing. That's the same with the Tide Spray Pants Shuffle. It will set a floor to a lot of the material prices, but it doesn't put it way out of whack and way out of proportion, which is the problem we were getting with the relics, with certain things like the tuxedo jacket and certain things like being able to disenchant those wands to get a decent amount of things that way. Yeah, Speed Druid might be great for gathering, definitely. Platendi, thank you so much for the follow. Lovely to have you here. And Rocky DK, thank you also for the follow. Andy Key, good evening to you. Yeah, a few leaks of upcoming card sets, so people could speculate on older cards or sell all stock before a ban or unban happened. I missed that one. Nice top deck. We've got some other people coming in here. We have Nice Top Deck, thank you for the follow. Avionic, thank you for the follow. And Got Some Gaming, thank you for the follow. Isn't even the important part. The important part is that only like 10 gold of new gold are added to the economy per rank 4 one vendor instead of 83 gold. Yes, which is a massive difference, isn't it, Billis? That's the key bit right there, really, isn't it? Because 83 gold just seemed too much, didn't it? Definitely, from looking at things. So, I mean, yes, the tuxedo jacket at 34,000 was an obvious bug. Reporting that one was a good thing, and the same with the wand shuffle as well. Collector's edition sneak peek pins, art book, and mousepad. Oh, I'm looking forward to this. I've seen a few people share some pictures of the Shadowlands Collector's Edition. The art book I am especially looking forward to getting a hold of and having a look through that. But look at that. I know they've sent it out. There's the pins. Look at that book. That's lovely. Yeah. What I was asking before, if someone on the WoW team could feed us information about what they were changing, leading us to preparing in advance to make gold, such as WoW Insider. Was what I was talking about before. Oh, right, okay. What they were changing, leading us to preparing in advance. I mean, yeah, a bit of extra cat, a bit of extra sort of like feedback between us and everyone else, definitely. So max 2k a day. Okay, that's decent. Yeah, there was a big gold inflation as well. I assume this is Brightpaw looking at this. This must be Peculiar's. This is looking very nice. And there's the book. The book is what I want to look at. The characters are amazing. Yeah, you get a free cat with every copy of Shadowlands Collector's Edition. That's brilliant. I love that. Thank you, Vallejo, for sharing that one. Yeah. Pi's getting something out of it, so they are likely return in the future. That's good gold making ethics there, Rose. Definitely approve. Right, okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just jump back onto Samadan. I thought for a minute then Samadan had a problem that it shrunk, but that wasn't Samadan. We have a friend instead, sitting by the campfire. Oh, that's brilliant. There we go. Let's go find myself another... I need to post on some auctions first and foremost, so let's do that. Watch Me, thank you so much for the follow. Lovely to have you here. Love it, they sold those things separately. Yeah, the art books, I'd love to collect all the art books. I'd love that. Crusader, thank you so much for the follow. Is that you, Apophis? That was brilliant, I like that. Let me just deal with these expires. Let's get some auctions back on. Lycam, good afternoon to you. Get friends from being nice and friendship is power. Exactly. I couldn't have said it better myself, Rose, definitely. On Tomb boost price for the AUD at the moment is like $80 Australian dollars. Is that for 120? Do you think they'll get change the price? I don't know. I've not really sort of been focusing on those markets in terms of looking at the prices of them too much. Right, okay.
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at
Let's
least
go
2
back here.
centuries old.
Oh, speaking of all the things, in my quest for finding all my recipes and things, I have bitten the bullet and I have installed all the things. So I have the windows here just underneath my camera. It's scary. I've tried to configure it for recipes at the moment. There's this is my... Oh, hold on. I'm doing too many things at once. Let me just move this up higher. There we go. This is my recipe completion at the moment. Let's pop that there. So we are 32% out of... this is enchanting, tailoring, and... cooking. So the cooking is what's dropping this right down, I would say. I think I've kind of got it set up. I've just got recipes on it at the moment. Yeah. Yeah, so what I've got... hold on, one thing at a time. We'll get to that in a minute. Let me just post these auctions on and then we'll go back. So they killed the Relic Shuffle. They have killed the vendor side of it, but Relics are still going to be interesting.
Just subscribed. Hi Sam, hi all.
Belagarci, thank you so much for your sub. That is so kind of you. 3 months, that is amazing. Thank you, I really do appreciate it. Hold on, let me give you a whole of emotes first and foremost. Pop those in. Thank you for your support. That is wonderful. So yes, we'll get all of this lot posted on, and then we'll look at all the things. Just move a little bit closer. There we go. Deal with my expires, then we'll go through. There we are. Is a pre-patch on the 14th for the EU? I think it works that way. Also for greens, what's a good sell average? I tend to sell things with something below 0.05 sell rate. Don't know if I'm doing it right. So in terms of, I mean, greens tend to have a low sell rate anyway. I don't expect to get a lot out of them in any one go, certainly. So yes, it's normally to do a combination between sale rate and...
Inkstained Adventure cheered. X500. Here is a toast to you with a flask of endless fathoms.
Thank you, Inkstained Adventure. That's so kind of you. Thank you for the cheer. That is incredibly kind of you. Thank you so much. What was I talking about? I can't remember. Pre-patch on the 14th. Yes, I think that's how it works out. On the next reset. Oh yes, transmog takes a long time to sell. So usually you go underneath a certain gold amount, like you might only want to sell anything for over 1,000 gold or something like that. That's a nice Silas Procker 5. Oh, if it only worked out that way, that would be good. I've only got 85 bags basically. I need to clear out some of this stuff. I'm starting to fill up on junk that's making this a little bit slower. Let's just deal with these first. You do over 3k, but your server isn't up yet. I mean, it's all about sort of like setting that threshold, and you can filter that in when you're setting up your groups to just select anything that's over 1,000 gold, and then pop that in a group of its own. Stevie Strychnina, thank you so much for stopping by. Good to see you as well. Lovely to have you here. I'm just posting on my auctions at the moment. Running them through. It's going to take me a little while at the moment. And Xenon, good evening to you. Thank you for stopping by. Definitely not Baku. Slow sellers, and you need a lot of auctions before you see daily income from them. Yes, pretty much so. Disenchant whatever is under. Dust is selling super high at the moment. Yes, that is true. Mr. Ugly, good afternoon to you. Yes, there are authenticator issues at the moment. Cramedy, good evening to you. Lovely to have you here. Yeah, I think there's a lot of people having issues with the login server at the moment. Hopefully it'll be all right soon. And now posting 1 rune cloth, 1 mage cloth, and 1 thorium for 20% market value. Let's see if they bite. Good luck on that one, Jack.
If you find anything exotic,
right, let me deal with more expires, get all of this lot on. Might pick up my gold here as well. Yes, Vallegro, I've got it on my list of things. I haven't done that yet. Yes, thank you for the reminder. Sales over the past couple of days, we've got a mongoose enchant sold for 1,900, some bear tartare, dubious delight, bit of food, force multiplier, and deep sea bag there for 237. 6,000 gold, I'll take that, definitely. There we go. And we'll post the last of that lot on. There we go. Is there any gold making I simply don't like? Seems my playstyle in WoW is just making gold, and you like every second of it. Well, pretty much, Bathroom Buddha. I do what I find fun. So you don't see me doing a lot of farming, because I will do farming from time to time, but I won't do a huge amount of it. In the same way as I might do a loot appraiser challenge from time to time, or I might sell a few pets. In fact, talking of pets, I was doing some research earlier and I found a whole load of pets that seemed to be cheap. So I've literally just bought a whole load of them up to see if I could invest in them. I've no idea if they're going to sell or not, but I popped them on anyway. So that's the kind of thing I will try anything and see if I enjoy doing it, then I'll carry on doing it. Now there's discounts after you transferred a few yesterday at full price. Ouch, Chintzy Pop, that's always the problem with sales, isn't it? They always get you the day after. Beardon, good evening to you. New fan, keep doing a good job. Well, thank you so much, Beardon. Thank you for the follow and thank you for stopping by. If you do ever have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. That's what we're here for. Thoroughly enjoyed doing the Ticeberry Linen Panic Shuffle. You could really see his eyes sparkle in that video. Yes, the thumbnail said it all, Bellis. That was, you know what I really enjoyed about that one was the science of it, the research and working out whether that was something to do. So yes, I would do that once just to work it out. In the same way as I would have done the Relic Shuffle as well, just to see whether that was something I would want to continue. Exactly. How do I post so fast? I'm using the scroll wheel macro that is part of TSM. So I'm still doing a click for every operation. But under settings, under macros, there's the scroll wheel macro. So up and down and holding control down means I post, I cancel, and I buy, depending on what window is open. And destroy as well. There we go. Are there any professions in Shadowlands with a daily cooldown? I've not done any investigation on that yet. I'm not sure that I've seen so far. Chronic Headshots, thank you so much for the follow. Lovely to have you here. So yes, all the things is what I've just started looking at. It's a bit dangerous, definitely. I've got it turned to recipes, and I've turned on account wide. I'm not sure if I want to do that. I've turned off completionist mode, and filters wise, I've got all of those hidden, all the seasonal stuff, unobtainable stuff, and all of that turned off as well. So I hope that's the right settings, and then everything else I've just left as it is. I think profession list, mini list, main list is kind of how I've set it up. Hopefully that's working. But yeah, the main thing I want to do here is obviously keep on farming. No problems, Ian. It's a blessing and a curse. It is definitely another. I like another add-on you need. I know all the things is brilliant. Written by Creve. It's really good. But it is. There's a lot to it. Like this window for what to do in Dalaran right now. There's a load of recipes I could buy from Derek, Alliance only on the Silver Covenant. I could start buying those and learning those. It's a lot of things to think about, definitely. Cooking's one of the ones that I didn't really want to fill out too much, but it's one of those things that if I want to just sort of clear that profession, I probably will end up collecting it. Kuhn's got a great video guide about all the things. Yeah, I need to speak to Kuhn about, because I know Kuhn's doing professions at the moment, so I'm going to need to look at his setup and how he's got it sorted out. It's not a lot of things, it's all the things. Cause some issues, especially on a low-spec PC. Okay, well, I'll have to watch out for Mr. Potato 2.0 then. I'll have to see what happens there. Right, let me just, before I get into too much recipe hunting and things like that, let's just go through and post everyone's auctions on. Otherwise I'm going to miss out on potential sales. No need. Okay, Jack. Intel 7500, I'll be fine. Okay, thank you, sir. You know it well. It's definitely done me very good, Jack. I am eternally grateful, that is for sure. Yeah, I've not seen any particular issues, given that I've got 2 WoWs running as well at the moment. That's not bad going. Yeah, the RAM I've got in and the SSD are all running really well. TSM and all things draws your GPU, not CPU somehow. That's interesting. I've got a 1060, so I'm quite happy with that as well. That seems to be quite capable of streaming and doing. Oh, here we go. More things popping up now. This is dangerous, isn't it? Oh, look at that. We're only 6% in our professions. That's terrible. That's a terrible state of professions. Let's just move that across here. I need to have a profile or something so I can keep these around. Let's move that down to the bottom there, so I'm not in the way there. There we go. It's just your video card, yeah. i7 770, yeah, still serves you well. Yeah, that's a good solid CPU, definitely. Hide that and never show it again. Yeah, I think it's cost me so much gold topping up professions, buying recipes. I'm a completionist at heart. Yes, I know. You were warned. I know. I knew it was dangerous to get into it. But in my quest for finding recipes, I think this is a good thing. Definitely. Let's deal with some expires. We've got some sales, some potion sales coming through. Greater flasks. I saw some Zinanthid for a cheap price. It was yeah, my smart average buy price is 1 gold and 3. There was a load of Zinanthid on for a really cheap price, so I have literally just bought a load of that up. I've got some junk I could probably do with clearing there. Let's get rid of that. Oops, no, let's get rid of that, and then get ourselves a Brutosaur. and we can sell that junk.
Closer and don't
There we go. That gives me a bit more space. Let's post on
everything in the ocean.
the things we have, and then we can post on the rest of the stuff again. Get some potions going. It's Thursday night, so potions should sell. It would be nice if we got a Silas proc, because we could do with restocking. Let's just put the rest of the things on. Let's just grab that and grab the expires. So what have we got here in sales? From 30 to 30, that was slow. So okay, when two TSMs, all things on 2 accounts starts talking, that will definitely bottleneck some things up. Certainly, I would say. Not necessarily thinking it's the GPU though, because talking between them is all to do with. I mean, there's a lot of stuff to draw on the screen. There could be some issues with that, perhaps. So 18,000 in gold here, various bits and pieces. Let's take those. That's a good start. Let's post on the rest of our stuff. There we go. So all things in Akis is handy notes, limited supply vendor, shows you where you can buy vendor recipes so you don't buy overpriced from the auction house. Oh, that's a good one, Game Island. Yes, because I do need to get some limited. Although that said, limited supply recipes, I would be happy to buy off the auction house if it saves me the time and effort of going over and getting some of them. That's something that I would actually wouldn't mind buying at times. Syncopatics, good evening to you. Let's get one of those. Right, now, hopefully we can... Oh, alchemical catalysts, we need more frostweed. Thankfully, I know a place to get frostweed. So I'm going to go and grab this. There we go. Grab all of this. This should at least serve my daily cooldown. If I get enough frostweed for a daily cooldown, that would keep me well supplied, I think. If I can get more, then that's even better, because then I'll be stocking up for every time that I need to do one. I think so. Good evening, Rasheen. Lovely to have you here. I hope you're doing well. I hope my tweet from yesterday didn't cause too many blood pressure rises. It was quite the discussion, might I say.
See you around.
I think they buffed the cloth drop rate on beta, gain a lot of lightless silk in the moor into Shadowlands. Oh, interesting. I have a really good frostweed guy. Exactly. Let's have a look at. So yes, I can make 2 out of that. So that's good to keep going. That's another load. We also need to. Yeah, no. I picked up the tone. I thought as much. Definitely, Rishi. There we go. Let's do some more of that. That work orders is going to also use up my frostweed as well. So I need to think of that frostweed in both places. What I really need to do is get my other characters to send over their frostweed. That's going to be useful. Vendor which has a rare spawn is even worse. I was looking for weeks for Kravitz Laurent to spawn in the underbelly for a glyph technique. Wow, Kazakov, yeah. Glyphs is the other thing I need to do. I want to do lots more with glyphs and everything. So let's see, can we get ourselves a Silas proc? Now Rasheen's here, we should get one. Or not. We got continuous curing. Okay, I jinxed that. It's my own fault. Right, okay, so let's jump through the other characters for the moment. Okay. Yeah, it seems to be. It seems to go beyond reason, definitely. Mr. Palgrid, continuing the gift sub from LFD. Thank you so much. That is incredibly kind of you. I do appreciate the support. Yeah, I think Silas is just one of those things, definitely. Yeah, say bye-bye to my social... I didn't have one Syncopatics anyway, so we're all right there. Right, we're just having to configure it every time we load up a character though, so it's going to take us a little while. I'm just going to move over my chat window, because I think that's probably the safest place. I haven't got a lot of real estate when it comes to my windows, so we'll pop that there for the moment. So only 5% of blacksmithing No, this is inscription. Inscription's not in a great state either. So this is incentive to get my professions going. I've got War Scrolls of Intellect. I'll take those. 200 gold. Thank you very much. Let's post the rest of that on. I want to get into the glyph market here, which obviously means doing a lot of stuff here. A lot of stuff. 546 from professions. So we've got a lot of things to do there. That's actually interesting. Looking at professions, is that raise all primary professions to a 100 skill points in the Legion category for achievement progress. And then herbalism and inscription recipes. Open your professions to cash. What's that? Oh, open your professions to cash, as in the professions window. Alright, okay. I need to go and do that. That's why it's not seeing everything. Let's go there, and then open up my profession, and go have a look. And there it's going. Okay, so there we've got glyphs. 20 out of 54 Legion glyphs. So we've still got lots of things. Lots and lots of things to do. What have I let myself in for? Cookstart, thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. Hunting down missing recipes for crafting is part of what you love about this time of expansion. Yes, definitely. Had tons of fun hunting down all the glyphs. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a good part of it, certainly. Rank 3 with no silence is 1.2. I think it's about that. Yes, Hellrider. Yeah, but it's good to do. We'll need to do some. Definitely. Let's jump through the other characters. That's going to be a huge scroll. Oh yes, Jack, definitely. Between everything else, I don't think I've got time for everything. So I might as well just try and do a bit of everything. About to flip 450 cards. Give me your luck, powerful Garrison Queen. Good luck. I know that was directed at Rose, but I'll pass you on my my luck as well, Apophis. Really should get that alchemy tools of the trade at some point. Yes, I would say it's still worth getting at this point. Still worth it. Right, okay, so move this down. Every character will need this treatment as we move this here. And then move that across there. Gauging everything. 2% on leatherworking. Lots to do on leatherworking. Let's just index that for a minute. There we go. Oh no. 29% on leatherworking. That's much better. We need to scan the professions before we start berating ourselves. 29% on leatherworking. And we've got some sales. Whisper Gloves of the Fire Flash. Uncanny Combatants, Gauntlets, Arms, Treads and Waistguard. That's good. Good 10,000 gold there. I'll take that. Thank you very much. This is on live at the moment. Yes, there are logging queues at the moment. It's a bit of a authenticator issue at the moment. Sitting on 18,000 coarse leather and trying to figure out what to do with it. I've been posting, cancel scanning and posting all of it a few times a day. Is there a better way to sell it? What can you convert it into? Coarse leather, because I'm still selling coarse leather greaves, coarse leather barding. I basically make one each of the basic gear, and it still sells from time to time. As a basic thing, certainly. Not a huge amount, but it's there. There we go, and I'll leave. We've got more frostweed over there. What I'd probably do is collect that up and then send that over to Awakening, I would say. You can't really sell it in craft without the bones. Oh yes, of course, you need the bloodstained bones as well for that. That's something to think about. /TSM task list. Let's just do these cooldowns whilst I remember. TSM window. There we go. And craft those. We got our first all the things notification. We're going to get that a lot. There we go. This reminds me so much of Kuhn's streams. Because this is what I remember hearing all the time. I didn't get anything there. Oops, didn't mean to log out. Okay, we logged out anyway. There we go. Bane Gaming, thank you so much for the follow. Let's jump over to El Morte. Did I actually post things on? I just didn't restock, I think. Yeah. Double up your latest Linen Cross investment. Double up your latest investment if you sell it for cheap. I think you should sit on it though, since you bought 34,000 at 55 silver. So that's a good price. Yeah, definitely. I think you could probably pop it on gradually for a decent price. DI bonuses are awesome, but make choosing any other race for farm character feel like a loss. That's Dark Iron, isn't it? Yeah. I like Dark Iron Dwarves. I want to do more with Paladin, definitely, for that very same reason. Not sure what professions to go with them, though. And Jan Allaire, thank you so much for the follow. Right, let's do these. Let's open this so we can scan it first. There we go. So we're at 40% on blacksmithing. That's alright. Let's see if we can increase that. Let's craft these. Oh, we need an anvil, of course. Let's go over here. I've got one just for the occasion. Let's grab that and start off with some... There we go. Crafted Malevolent Gladiator's Girdle of Prowess. Don't really need that. And then crafted Dreadful Gladiator's War Boots of Cruelty. Have I got anything more? True Steel Ingot. Might as well do one of those. There we go. Okay. 40.71%. There we go. And think of rogues as a farming class for dungeons. They're really good at sneaking through to where you need to get to. I think they're good. So many mines in your garrisons having miners' coffee withdrawals. Can't seem to decide on professions for your main warlock. You swap to inscription for money, maybe 500k in the past month or so, but it seems you need a lot of gold feeding at the start of Shadowlands. Yes, it would do. Inscription is good. We were just talking about that in terms of the glyphs and things like that. And I think inscription suits a warlock quite well. Maybe go alchemy as well. Alchemy and inscription. That would make a nice pairing. These are sets that are going away. No, this is just the stuff that you get through discovery at the moment. Speculated a bunch of money and now have a bunch of copper and linen bolts you can't unload along with your netherweave. There may be some options, Seawolf. Don't try and dump it straight away. We'll have a look and see if there's other options, definitely. Do I ever play my newer guide Druid from Let's Play on here? Not yet. I will think of doing that in the future, but at the moment I quite like keeping it over on the Let's Play series for the moment, certainly. But I would like to do more with my US brethren, certainly. So that is certainly on the cards. Let's go and post this lot on. I'm going to post scan on that. There we go. Get the uncanny gear back on. I haven't done a restock here, so I have to do something. A Nightborn Warlock with inscription with a racial bonus is what you have. That's very good, because Nightborn's got the mailbox racial, haven't they? Do you think that Death Knight's weapon swapping will be optimal? I'm not sure. I haven't got a clue at all about Death Knight weapon swapping. What does that mean? Panda blacksmithing and orb tailoring are going to need a ton of windwool and trillium, so not fun. Yes, there is a fair amount of that. I think I've done a lot of the panda stuff though with the discovery, so I've gotten that to a good state already. Well, it's the thing, Seawolf. I think they needed a good reason to put in something to do with it, because a little tweak like the tuxedo jacket, yes, that needed immediate fixing. But when it was things like the wands, then you could see different things. Thinking, okay, we really need to do something about this, and this was what they chose to do with the increase of the mat cost. I would have preferred it personally if they had taken the disenchanting ability off of those particular items, but then who knows what else we would have found. And then there was still going to be a lot of gold to be made through the linen cloth and the brown linen pants, so it wasn't as Billis was talking earlier as well, it's not generating that much gold into the economy is not always a good thing for the inflation. But you know, it was interesting to speculate on, and I was looking forward to potentially making a little bit of gold that way. Been logging in soon. Just hoping to show some love. Have a great day. Well, thank you, Ben Gaming. That's very kind of you to say so. Wasn't even prepping the ones you were prepping the rough boomsticks. Exactly, it kind of hit everything, didn't it? The way they did it this way. Anything can change at any given time. It's beta for a reason. Exactly as Rasheen said. Nothing is taken for granted, definitely. Plus the racial called Ancient History, which gives a bonus 15 to Inscription. Okay, that's going to be an extra little. Although I find with something like Inscription, that only really helps you a little bit on... only helps you a little bit on leveling that profession. Once you've got to max level, then it doesn't help so much. Always a risk. Was not meant as a gold making via shuffle. With all the attention he got from the gold making community, it was going to be a nerf for sure. Yes, Wolf and Hunt. I think once we highlighted the clearly broken bits on it, I think they had to do something about it. Definitely. This is a nerf on anything till they can fix all other stuff people can abuse, and they won't unnerf it. Potentially, however, definitely. If I need a specific rep from map, now's the time. We have... oh, what's that for? Let me just have a look. Championing Mr. Pandaria factions for bonus reputation is going to be removed in Shadowlands. Oh, right, okay. You can no longer champion a Mr. Pandaria faction for bonus reputation. By navigating to the reputation UI plane and clicking the star symbol next to it. And this same basic concept exists in the form of tabards that will warn rather than through the user interface. Okay. This beacon should have a major impact on anyone as the content is quite dated at this point. However, if you're still working on one of these reputations, it may be worth taking advantage of the system before it's removed. So now I don't have a lot of Pandaria reputations. That's going to be interesting, definitely. Let me just clean up my lists here for a moment. Let's pop that down there. That there. Or maybe American cousin. Yes. that is probably a more accurate one, isn't it? Let me just move that a bit higher so that's not in the way. Now I can move that over the top. And that's covering my decursive as well. Those have to watch out for that. There we go. So even a mop dungeon you run will get the rep from the star-picked ram. Okay. Yeah, you're going to sit on it anyway. I think that's a good idea. Don't rush, don't do anything hasty, is what I would say, definitely. I will go back to Samadan once I've done everyone. Let me just open up. Yeah, there we go, we've got that, and we've got engineering as well, which is looking woefully inadequate at the moment. There's a lot to do on all the things on there, definitely. Yeah, the vendor price on stuff really jumps up when you hit the higher levels, yeah. Do you still earn double rep if you buy that token? I don't know about the token, yeah. Guess get it done before the pre-patch. Yeah, I mean, we've not got long. Let's go over to... I won't bother with the scrimshaw cache. Let's go jump back to Samadan. Oh no, I just need to do a quick Nadamas alchemy flip, and then we should be alright. There's an owl outside. A tawny owl, I believe. A female tawny owl. Don't know if you picked that up on the microphone. Just log back into WoW after a little while. Last thing you did was buy a Brutosaur, and looks like you left yourself with about 400 gold. Raincloud, first excellent purchase on your Brutosaur. You certainly did the right thing, and good luck on rebuilding your stock after that. Hold on, I've moved that a bit too high. Let me move that a bit down. Can we have lots of Brutosaurs in the chat for Raincloud? Thank you, everyone. Alright, let's move that down. That's in the wrong place as well. Let's get that out of the way. Damage done needs to move as well. Clean that out. My interface is terrible. I do apologise, everyone. I'm just trying to squeeze everything in. There we go. Alchemy here is not really under consideration. This is just for the daily cooldown. Herbst rankers. There we go. There we go. There we are, and then we'll open up that, do all the expires. Did manage to sell 85 anchor wheat for 1,700. That's good. I'll take that. Now at 46,000 gold, and let's jump back over here. Deal with the sales, and then go over here and run a post scan on that lot.
Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
That kind of sports idea that they put in just to prevent people making gold until they tune it. Yeah, that would make sense, Seawolf, wouldn't it? It's a PTR hotfix, isn't it? Not in the tooltip. It shows us here, but it doesn't show us in a tooltip. No.
Bring it to me.
No Cookie or Oreo. Have one of my kitties help me play. He's 13 stones. That sounds... What's 13? 13 stone is like really heavy. That's like the weight of a human. Like a heavy one. No problem, Vallegro. Thank you so much for helping me. Yeah, everyone knows. Abusing the game doesn't have to put up with something like this. Well, it's a balancing issue, isn't it, Hubba? Definitely. Thread is a Shadowlands mat on Shadowlands vendors, and it's used to create items. Yes, but it is available on regular vendors in PTR. That's the main thing. Yeah. Now, if mages are bugged on live, your elemental hasn't attacked in 2 days, whether it's on assist or defensive. That's strange, Elysium. Nothing that I know of personally. Let's jump back onto Samadan. Yes, I know I can decrease my user interface scale, but the thing is, because I stream at 720p, I like to make it readable. Is the main thing, really. So I've always kept it kind of like at this scale. Back when I didn't have the higher resolution, I could make it smaller, definitely. Alchemy note: if you want to make sure you have the frost oil recipe, a couple of the fun patterns that will sell, use that, and it's not cheap on your server. Alexia, thank you for the tip on that one. Am I streaming more now? Yes, depends on schedule and what IRL life and family allows, exactly as Vallegro says. So I'm unlikely thinking about it. Tomorrow's stream, Friday, is unlikely to go ahead. I've got some other commitments that might stop me from streaming tomorrow, but I will carry on streaming, obviously, tonight, and my next one will be Sunday after that. I've got a lot of stuff going on, IRL stuff at the moment, but hopefully we'll be able to get into the swing of things next week, definitely. Really hit Blizz with these haphazard changes in this. Lego Nerf really speaks of the fact they're struggling with getting work done on time. I think there's definitely a lot of adapting that people need to do, certainly. Fish oil happened to in BFA and wasn't an abuse or a bug. It was an oversight of Blizzard, and no normal player could have told it wasn't intentional. Yes, exactly. I mean, I bought plenty of fish oil to level up my cooking at the start of BFA, and then we saw what happened. It was during one of my streams, in fact. I remember it. I remember it well. Right, okay. So we are at 33% here. We could easily do some stuff with... you still have fish oil left over from that. Wow, that's a lot. Is there a way to change the size of the task list? Slash TSM task list. So normally in the corner you would adjust the size of the window, but it doesn't look like it has one. Because in a regular TSM window you can. So no, I don't think you can. You read pounds to stones conversion. Here's 1.3 stones. Oh right, okay, can be Sama. So what's that in kilograms? So I can compare it to Oreo. Because Oreo's 7.4 kilograms. Going to react to the market changes. Yes, Seawolf, me too. I'm looking forward to the next stage in that one, definitely. It was less impactful though. Had enough essences to buy 10 million gold from flips. Yeah, that was a lot. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think if you get to the point where you're questioning that, then that's the point at which I would step away and not do it. Definitely. That's about 8 to 9 kilos. Oh wow. Okay. Aspie Savage, thank you for the conversion. That is pretty decent. 9 kilos. Wow. That's big. That's very big. You can take off the relic option from the lesser wand, and that's it. I mean, they did that with the tuxedo jacket. They just removed the relic option from that one. The thing is, I don't want them to get rid of the relic option, because I think the relic option gives us opportunities to sell different level items to different players for different needs, like a low level one for transmog and a high level one for fresh 50s, and then sometimes in between ones for various twinks depending on what's going on with that. So I liked the general idea of it, certainly. It's just the ones that made a clear amount of gold more than the other ones, which were the problems, which were broken. What's that? TSM drop. Dropping WoW Economy Discord support. Yes, as Darkwing said, the WoW Economy Discord will help you with any particular TSM issues you might have that we can't help with if it's in chat. Loads of stuff like this in game at the moment, because the entire relic thing isn't 100% done with, which is clear by now. Yes, and then there's a lot of things to look into, certainly. Right, so we are, according to this, we are in Dalaran. We can visit Derek Odds for one thing. Recipe blackened dragon fin. I think that would be a useful thing. Why shouldn't I race change my rogue from undead from goblin? You like the undead better than goblin. There are things I think downsides. Gold wish, expressions of tailoring and leatherworking. By all means, if you want to go and race change to undead, then do it. If you think you'll have more fun playing that character, definitely. Make old profession still relevant, especially since Legion are completely split by faction. Yes, Assyria. I mean, that's the main thing I like about Relics. I think there's a lot of options there, certainly. I think with some tuning, the Relic fix will be healthy, making legacy mats still have base price value is a good balance. Yeah, I didn't have a massive issue with the way they were at the moment. I think there was a few things that definitely needed tweaking, but on the whole, I wasn't upset with it. But my main preference would always be to sell to other players rather than to a vendor, because I did the tie sprayed pants shuffle, and I much prefer. I mean, I've also done the Expulsum shuffle lots and lots of times, but I would prefer to sell to other players. That's where the fun in the game is for me, definitely. Right, so what's this we need to do? Faction Kirin Tor. Kirin Tor Exalted. I don't think I have that. I think I'm close to it. But we were going to. Actually, this is a digression. I was going to look at Pandaria. Hold on. Let's go have a look at that in a moment. Vardis, thank you so much for the follow. Hi, I'm a little late. Lovely to have you here, Vardis. How are you? Zanzibar, welcome back. Hope you managed to fill yourself up with food. In and out still working, no problem, Alexia. Vardis, you're late. Did you know? That was mine, and the one silver pet seller, the one and only, definitely. So let's look reputation here for a minute. Talking of Pandaria, that's the thing I don't have, Mr. Pandaria. So I have. See, I've got Shadowpan. We're at Revered. Now, some of my recipes that I want are locked behind Reputation. Tailoring's the one I really want. That's locked behind. Expansion features, crafted items. What I want is Akis recipe list as well. I'm doing all the things here. That should be on here. Akis recipe list. Display options, it should be top left. Let me try that and reset the window position. Reload just to get that back in, because it should be there on the left. With all these different windows I've got open, it's going to be tricky. So I want Exalted with Order of the Cloud Serpent for my dual crafting tool for Panthers. Aha, right, okay, for Lego, that's going to be also useful. So Tailor is Golden Lotus. It doesn't work with TSM. And it doesn't work for you. Perhaps there's another add-on messing with it. Well, the thing with Akis recipe list is you have to, like what I just did there, I changed, it doesn't always work, but you have to change the display options so that it's on the top left here, not that it defaults to the top right, which is underneath the TSM window. So you need to make it go to the top left instead, and then you can see the scan here, and then you can see Akis recipe list here, and then under vendor reputation I've got a load of stuff here. Now, which one was it? Revered Asuna, Veil of Eternal Blossoms, Golden Lotus, Aldor. Yeah, so that's Gloves of Creation, Golden Lotus. That was the one, wasn't it? I think. Well, was that one of the ones? That's the same pair. It's just with Savardis. He only has like 350 million gold. I have to change display options. Yeah, that's huge for Akis. Yeah, sometimes you have to redo it, and then make sure when you do it, you have to /reload. You have to reload your interface, otherwise it doesn't work. Typhorus just bought 40,000 deep sea satin recently for Relic in Shadowlands. Now we've got the information that those relics got nerfed. I'm very sad about it. Well, hopefully you will be able to turn that into deep sea bags and sell them that way, I would say. This is true, Jack, actually. Let's me do that. Did that work? There we go. On Jack's recommendation, Vardis, and my own agreement, we've made you VIP as well, as Goldmaker Extraordinaire. Taking worry from your main Shadowlands, but I'm struggling to figure out what professions you could choose for good gold making through the whole expansion. No, Jack, I haven't got 1 million. Well, actually, I do, but it's running out. You can see all the rep rewards on one of the Wikipedias. You can link if you want. I'm thinking I want to make sure that I can work this out, though, is the main thing I'm thinking about. I want to make sure I can find a way to get the information through the add-ons, Akis recipe list, and all the things. I mean, I know I've got a lot of windows open here, which does make things slightly harder. Marsberg, good evening to you. Yeah, to not have that many recipes that will sell. It's your main profession. Blacksmithing is the ones that will sell. Yeah, I mean, blacksmithing is definitely an option here. Because these are all in alphabetical order. I'd rather these were in faction order. Would be a nice way to see this. Looking at that. Looking at this, we've got crafted professions, cooking, enchanting, fishing, tailoring, recipes here, Pandaria recipes. But it says here under Pandaria recipes I'm at 200 out of 207. So I'm only missing spell threads, which is the Veil of Eternal Blossoms, Jalu the Generous, and this one, Greater Cerulean and Pearlescent Spell Thread. So looking at my Pandaria here, this one, I need Golden Lotus Honoured and Golden Lotus Honoured. So if I go to my character here and look at my reputation, I am currently Golden Lotus Neutral. So I'd want to star that one, certainly, would be the first thing to do. Yeah. To upset a MacBook with that many windows. Yes, definitely. Definitely. So kill rares in Vale, you get 400 Roppens. Okay, you can do a lap and look for the war rares with rep tokens. So okay, so let's look at what we can do here. So Golden Lotus, we've got that. We've got our Impressive Influence doesn't help us on this case, but we can at least champion them, which is that. Then we need to go. Golden Lotus is easy to grind. Okay, so let's do this. Let's head over to. Just clear out some windows here. Need to head to Pandaria. There we go. Zanzibar redeeming a Silas. What kind of Silas would you like? Zanzibar Warbringer mounts if you don't have them. Else the Scouts. I haven't got anything really in this. So let's have a look. Jade Forest. Let's head over that way. Oh, there we go. We have a Jack helping me out. Thank you, Jack. God, I can never find any. Fenny. Oh, I didn't see the whisper there. Hold on. Let me just move my windows. I can't see everything. Hold on. Everything's over here. I'll show you the rares. Thank you. I will show you the world. Burst into song. Have you got a flying carpet, Jack? Let me have a look. Where are you? You're over there. Okay, let's head on over in that direction. A slow, angry, deep voice one. Okay, I'll try my best, Sanzaful. Hold on, let me just head in the right direction first. There we go. Silas! How does that work for you? I hope that's alright. Getting from champion if you're above 90. Oh, that's interesting. Really? You have a Drake. Ah, even better. So what we want over here, we've got all of these. All of these, I'm assuming, from the look of things, would be the way to go here. No, you're absolutely right, Bardis. I couldn't. Well, to be fair though, I can. It's just it's not very often. Why do I want Golden Lotus Wrap? It's for these two spell threads. Greater Cerulean and Greater Pearlescent Spell Thread, just to help with our collection. And as this is disappearing, I'm just going to land myself somewhere. There we go. Whoops. There we go. Jack's going to help. There we go. Jack's going to help us find all the rares. So hopefully, if I just bring this up, Reputation, Golden Lotus, show as experience bar. There we go.
The Black Empire itself has invaded the Vale. Act swiftly before
I got kicked off, Jack. Yes, exactly as Myth said. Dispairing stuff is phasing, and you're just not letting on. Or did I not click? No, I didn't click at all, Wonder Sheep. Why is that? Why is that phasing me in such a weird place? That's the oddest thing. Because I can see it and then I couldn't get it. I just didn't realise it was phasing at all. Just going to put on his horse and watch me do the work. I think so, at this rate. I lost my Jack. Go to the tower in the east. Okay, over there. Right. Do we need to go to the Zidomi? Do we need to speak? Do we need to go back to old? Oh, Quid's just showed up. Check my map. Got my rare scanner on. Oh, and the great worm from beyond is grabbing me. Hold on. Let's just avoid that for a moment. Where's Zidomi? Down here. Let's go a bit slower here. There we go. Head down. Been head down with work today. Relics went a bad way. They did get nerfed from their vendor shuffle counterpart, certainly. Zidomi. There we go. So we want to go before. There we go. There we are. Now we can go and see the rares. A different sort of rares. Haven't got anything else on here. There we go. Jack's going to show me around. It's got battle beds. Is that a chest? That was a chest over there. Is that worth grabbing? Let me have a look. They didn't go a bad way. They flat out died. There we go. Tide Hunters showed up to the north. Oh, he fell over. Yay! Cloak of the Forgotten Emperor. We got new things. Kill for a chance or a toy, yeah. It's going to be interesting. We'll have a look. So, Sun Tide Hunter, we did. There we go. Yes, how much rep? I have, I've got 88 rep. So it hasn't changed on Golden Lotus. I didn't get anything. Still at neutral. Maybe I need to do some quests to get it started. Drop toys in a couple of them. Yeah, we didn't get anything there. Try something else. Yeah, they didn't nerf the vendor price, they increased the relic price effectively as that result. Golden Lotus need to kill Zanzilari Warbringers and Scouts. Right, okay. So where do we find Zanzilari Warbringers and Scouts? We've got quests here. We can do quests. Order of the Cloud Serpent, challenge dungeons. How much did I invest into relics? I think overall somewhere between 300 and 500,000. I would say, from looking at what I got. You got 400 per rare. Okay, interesting. Wonder why. Okay. Killing, for instance, the shark creatures in the zone I'm in. Right. Maybe you should have a look. Primary from dailies in this zone. You can get the tokens from other things too, like the scouts and warbringers. They can drop bags that contain the rep tokens. Right, okay, so there's a lot of potential options here. Because there we go, small bag of goods. What did I get there? Ghost iron ore, Kuiperite. 17 Kuiperite. And ghost iron ore, there we go. And we sold a force multiplier for 520. There we are. The materials are in bags, yeah, that's what I just grabbed at the moment. That would seem to make sense. There we go. Okay, let's just go follow Jack. Jack's got a plan. August Celestial's Quartermaster.
Looking to buy?
What do we have over this land? Jason, Red Crane, Black Box. Buy rep token, rep bonus item. So what do we want? The requires exalted royal satchel. Oh, that's a pattern royal satchel, not collected. What does that require? Requires exalted with august celestials. Grand commendation needs revered. Yeah, so it looks like I can't do these because I am not even high enough rep for that. Yeah, is the daily experience. So if you want rep prepared for dailies, yeah, I think it's going to have to be this. Yeah, I'm not sure this is an easy sort of grindable one at this point. Looking at these. These all tell me celestial offering and requires honoured for that. For all of those, yeah. Just wondering how you're getting 400 rep. Looking at my other reps here. Where am I? I'm exalted with the Jinus. I did that quest line. Shadowpan Assault. The rest of the stuff we've not touched at all. Your account has unlocked bonus reputation gain with this faction. Bonus reputation with the Shadowpan. That's interesting. Yeah. So where are these? Those are items that give double rep from revered. Yeah, so I don't think I've got the rep I need for this lot. So where are these Zandalari? It's the commendation. Yes, I remember getting that at some point. To level 1 to 20 and to the War Campaigner's Horde. Estimated. I have no idea, Crepin. Here's the Golden Lotus.
My goods are crafted with great
How can I help the Golden Lotus? Bell of Eternal Loss in great danger. Garish Hellscream has tainted the waters. Now the remnants of Shire have no choice but to fight.
Farewell. You are in for a treat.
I rewarded helping defend the Vale. Where can I find the Golden Lotus? Quartermaster. He is right next to me.
May your days
Okay, well, let's
bring you
open this
joy.
quest as well. Golden Lotus.
I hope to see you again
There we go. We'll
soon.
pick up that anyway. There we go. Oh, I sold a Void Scarred Toad for 69 gold. Was that good? Where's my window for it? Hold on. Void Scarred Toad. 69 gold. Could have got more for it, I guess. Can't remember what I bought for it. Interesting though. There we go. There's like 6 to 8 spots they roam. Okay. A few spots. Okay. Right. Where do we find some things to kill? Let's have a look. They're the left sharks of BFA. Are they, Vardis? I think that was a... I'm not sure how much I bought it for. That was the hard part, because I've not got my... where's my... Hold on. Close that down. Let me look at my ledger. Because I bought these recently. Ledger... Expenses. Void Scarred Toad I bought for 20 gold. As you're here, Vardis, are any of these a good price? I bought Barnaby for 7,000 gold. I don't know if that's a good price or not. Apparently it's 17,000 gold or 12,000 gold. I bought a Frostwolf Ghost Pup for 1,000 gold. A Winter Spring Cub for 200 gold. A Winter Reindeer for 200. No idea if these are any good. I just saw them and they looked like they were on for cheap. So I went with a pet investment. My first attempt. No idea if any of those are going to work out, but interesting nonetheless. Right, here we go. These look like we need to kill. Kill these. Do we get rep? Okay, Windwall Cloth, Golden Notice, 99. We've got 10 rep. 10 rep for each of them. That's good enough. Let's go grab a few. We're getting rep for these, definitely. Let's get a few more whilst we're here. Getting some Windwall Cloth, which is always handy. There's a few behind there. How do I get rid of that? There we go. Temples, Sabatons of the Fever Flare. Should grab the Darkmoon buff before doing this. Oh yes, there is the Darkmoon buff as well, isn't there? That's an extra 10%, isn't it? Tom cards for the Wolverines scouts, usually near... Oh, there we are. Blood Tip just showed up. Apparently. There we are. Tipping the Dipper for his time carrying. He's asked for 1 million gold. Right, how do we get inside here? Can't jump inside there. Yeah. You 2 priest cleansing the veil. Yeah, can't seem to see a way through that. Okay, grab 2 of them anyway. We missed out on Blood Tip to the north there, Jack. Whether that's a rare that's worth doing. Derflicious. How am I feeling today? I'm feeling fantastic. How about yourself? Apparently over here. Must be inside there. Blood Tip. Can't see a way in. No. Yeah, they're supposed to be there somewhere, but no way through, unfortunately. Maybe it's a click to target NPC. No, can't see them. Maybe it's a phased issue or something like that. I think so. If you have the Warhorn toy, yeah, I don't have that one. No. We'll have to miss that one. There we go. Reading Jack Swabby, no problem. Feeling great, sold all your cloth this morning, made a huge profit. Fantastic, Derp. Yeah, I think we'll miss Blood Tip. That one's not there. Thank you, Villigo. Use a seat toy and put down, and then that and leave it and run forward. Ah, right, okay. Alright, more of these. And we sold, what was that? Uncanny satin braces for 1,000 gold. Yeah, I'm getting a few more cash keys. Not sure what those are for. Talking about buying all this cloth. Thomas, thank you so much. 8 months. That is amazing.
Thomas just subscribed. Nearly the purple hat.
Thank you so much, Thomas. That 8 months. That is amazing. Thank you so much for the support. I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much indeed. That is very, very kind of you. Welcome back, Neville. There's a whole lot of stuff here. It's just loot. There we go. Right, let's hop on. There's some more over there, it looks like. There we are. So we are in Old Vale getting some reputation here with Golden Lotus, because we are basically missing a couple of recipes. We've started the ever increasing grind of reputation and all the things recipes, which is the main issue here. We're doing a lot of stuff. There we go. So this is only for 2 recipes, so it's a start, but we're doing this now because of the fact that these are going to get nerfed in terms of the commendation thing, which doesn't seem to be working so much anyway in terms of that little extra star. We're up to 660 at the moment. So I don't know exactly how much reputation we're going to get. You know, keep your cloth to level up professions. That's a good idea, definitely. There's going to be uses for it, certainly. There we go. Jack's grabbing a few things whilst I'm talking. I think it's a bit laggy here, so I'm just going to turn off this WoW. There we go. We don't need 2 WoWs. But you only get it from Revered. Yes, we haven't got to that. There we go, here's a rare. And we've got another rare inside as well. There we go. Getting used to all the things here. There we are, there's another one inside. Can we get under this gate? No, we can't. That's a shame. Do we have to fly over it? Aha, there you are. Just learn panda flying, like for 1,000 gold at the shrine here. Oh, I've got flying. It's just convenient. Ooh, treasures of the Vale. What's that? That gives me more items. Okay. Yes, I've got flying. This is just convenient, really, just to hop on Jack's back. That's the main thing. This is a rabbit hole you won't ever climb out. I know, Asira. I know. It's the start of a long journey, basically, in collecting recipes. One that I'm quite excited for, to be honest. There we go. Here's another one. General Dead. There we are. There's a few others over here, so I'll go and do those at the same time. I mean, we're already at 1,400, which is pretty decent, I would say. Just going to collect up a few other bits and pieces whilst I'm here. Don't know if those can, but we'll go over this way anyway. Vice Jaw just showed up. A couple of rares over here. That way. Grab that. Grab that. Alright, where's these on my map? They're over this direction. Let's go over here. There's another one over there to loot. Then we can go head over this way. And then there's there's a rare over here. Whoops, hop on, there we go. Vice Jaw. Don't know if you give any bonus reputation. But there we got, Ancient Pandaren Spices. And there's another one to the right as well. I could do is selling my junk actually. There we go, how are we doing with the bag space? 60, that should be fine. There we go. Did I liquidate relic mats? No, I haven't. I haven't liquidated them. I am going to keep hold of everything I've got for the moment, definitely. There we go. Cloak of Tranquil Clouds. We're definitely getting a lot of stuff here. Most definitely. Lots of rares. There are a lot of rares here. There we go. Treasures of the Veil. Open that one up. There we go. Got some extra bits and pieces. There we go. Speaking of flying, when did Toons get flying at 58? Yes, it's a druid only thing. I was expecting it at 60 to then suddenly get it at 58. I was like, oh, brilliant. There we are, more treasures. Keep that open. And head outside. I think we can kill these as well, can't we? Get some reputation with these. Ancient Mogo Spirits. Don't know if they count. Let's jump. No rep from them. Okay. 2662. We're almost all the way through our first one. That was very quick actually. Uncanny Gear or just selling the current stock? I would say... oh, is there someone we need to do? No, I didn't get anything there. I got a tattered Ghoul-Eye Dynasty cloak though. I would say sell your current stock because you're going to have to remake your Uncanny Gear for once pre-patch hits, because the item level will change. All the newly crafted Uncanny Gear will be 87, whereas your existing stock stays at something like 80, 70 something, I think. Yeah. It's still selling, and I even with all the relic stuff, I still think they will sell as well, because I think you're going to get people just buying them out of habit more than anything else. Right, what else have we got here? Oh, I've got a few rares that came up here. That's nice, at least. There we go. Getting a nice tour of the scenery by Jack here. All in the name of reputation. So we are Golden Lotus at neutral. So we've still got a long way to go. We're not even at friendly yet. So we need to get to honoured before we can really push things up a little bit high. Okay, Valis. Lovely to have you here. Even briefly. Thank you so much for stopping by. And have a good rest of your day. Right, here we go. Pop. Off you go down. Jade Harbinger's Cloak. That's another one. We've got 100 rep for that.
I have many
There we go. Clear a few things. Many alts will be made in pre-patch and they will need gear. This is very true. Want to see what happens? Yeah, I mean, see what happens with your stock, definitely. Panda was too long, but this is one of the fun expansions. I'd like to level through here, like using Chromie time. That's definitely going to be good fun. How many keys do I have? I have 2 keys. Unlocks an ancient cache in the Golai halls. Contains recipes. Okay. I have 2 of those. Could be the best expansion to level through for gold making because Ghost Iron Ore still sells very well, at least on your server. Yeah, it'll be a good choice, certainly. I know a lot of people they also get rep there. Okay, let's go to the vault then. Does Chrome Time fix all like Deathwing and World transformations from expansions? No, I don't think so. I think that's one of the things that's kind of embedded in to the whole revamp. Those you're not going to get back to pre-Cataclysm days, certainly. Yeah. Good afternoon, Alata. Lovely to have you here. I just watched the latest Let's Play. I must confess that I did laugh when you didn't know what Into the Wild Blue Yonder achievement meant. I thought, he's going to be sorry he missed that. Yes. See, this is the thing I like, is I never admit to being, like, the most knowledgeable. And I'm happy to discover things along with everyone else. Do we get these? Yes, we do. Yeah, we're getting 2926, 2937, so we're getting rep from these. This is good. A load of those, and then grab those as well. Okay, another one there. Hiding. There we are. Let's go follow Jack over this way. How are we doing for frame rate and stuff? We're okay at the moment. A little bit jittery at places. Could be because I've got all these windows open. Got WoW Hide open as well. Let's close that down. Don't need that on. Everything else is fine. There we go. Got to make sure we loot as well. Getting some windwall cloths and motes of harmony here, which is always useful. Where actually are we? The Golai Halls. Oh, right, okay. Don't think I've ever been here. Oh, do I need to go through those pads? I seem to have missed them. There we are, that's better. Speedy. That's fantastic. Right, let's go and do one over here. Okay, we are into friendly at least. That's a good start. Got some more rares coming up here as well. And I'm noticing a little bit more stuttering now than before. I don't know if that is related. There we go. Various spices. Got some more over there as well. Go grab those. I think I've got that rare now. Golden Lotus up to 817. There we go. In there the other day, and the floor traps are bugged and had 3 layers. Literally got stuck in the big room for 40 minutes. Ouch. Yeah, starting to run low on space. Doing all right so far. I could probably do with popping a little bit in the guild vault actually. Can't use your guild chest, can I? I have to use my own. Are Savage Blood being affected by pre-patch at all? I'm not sure. Oh, EU tokens out of stock. Oh, really, Xenom? What's the price of the token? What else have we got here? We could probably get rid of some of this. I could probably vendor that or something like that. Narinas, thank you so much for the follow. Relics now have an added item. Yes, that's the thing with the relics. Right, let's go. Do we go over the other side? Stone Guardians here. Hu Shuang over here, I guess. Okay. What's a good place to go? Not there. Peculiar signet. Right. Do we need to do anything special here? Just run through, I guess. Where's the door? There's the door. That's interesting. There's 2 doors. I got double doors. Is that supposed to be there? Treasures of the Veil. That's not Treasures of the Veil. That's Treasures of the Veil. There we go. Right, okay, let's have a look. What have we got down here? There we go, through those. Golden Lotus 1000. Yeah. Ooh, this is interesting. Is this an actual dungeon? Well, this is just a interesting temple. It's not an actual dungeon because we didn't zone through anyway, did we? Ah, now I'm stuck. Oh no, I'm not. I'm doing a reply. There we go. Wrong button. Do that. Mr. Pandera took some ribbon for it, but I love the Asian look. Oh, it's a really fun expansion to play. I like the look of it. I was sad that I out-leveled it so quickly, which is why I want to come back here and do the same thing. And level through it properly. Definitely. It's sort of an open world dungeon. Yeah, it's new here. Is this a teleport? Requires like, oh, these are the things we open. Okay. I got 3 of these. There we go. Do they respawn? Oh, there's more over here. Do these ones over here instead. That's easier. Not sure how many keys I've got left. Oh, we've got some recipes here. Oh, I haven't got any more. Hold on. We got mango ice. Yay! We got something extra. Blizzard reworking the gems during progression, and each and every one of us had to buy new gems. Can I not learn that? Requires way of the wok. Oh, and requires way of the oven. Okay, we don't have those. Okay, I'm all done with my keys. There we are. Vas and one and only. Notice my title made me very curious. Are you willing to talk about relics? We have been talking about them all on stream, so I am more than happy to talk about them. What is your thoughts? Do I have Relic of Go Live? Relic of the Thunder King. What was that that I picked up? Weapon. No. Relic. These ones. Relic of the Thunder King increases your reputation permanently with a Golden Lotus. 1 second cooldown. And Relic of Golai increases your reputation permanently with Golden Lotus. Oh, fantastic. Thank you, Jack. Those are going to be useful. Let's do those. So that's Golden Lotus. 1807. Wow, that's a decent amount. 275 on each of those. And 550 on that one. That's very useful. Okay, there we go. Vass is fine. Okay, for some reason I thought this was the Relic of the Past things from beta. Yes, we've been talking about those. That is a different relic that we just did then. No, we are doing the ones on the beta as well. We've been talking about those as well. Did I get any extra rep for that? There we go. They've all respawned. Let me just head on out where Jack is. Let's go over here. Cooking in Mr. Pandera was its own minigame. Quite proud of being master of the ways. Yeah, I'm gonna look forward to exploring that in the future. Definitely. Right, there we go. Get rid of that one. So yes, we're not just focusing on these relics, certainly. Let's get another one. Grab some over here. And I'm assuming we're going to head out here. Dungeon mini zone, isn't it? These double doors is definitely very strange. Watch out for those. There we go. Yeah, the moats can bring in a little bit as well, definitely. That's going to be useful. Poor elite mobs, buffed up, waiting for players, flexing and posing, then wrecked by 120. Yes, very true. Now we're getting a decent amount of loot. All the statues, this is a new area for me. Don't think I've been in here. Let's go around to those ones. We've got more around this side. I mean, the architecture and the style of everything is brilliant. Really good. Really like that. That Natilla's kind of chill. Yeah, it's NA token has been topping out at 150k and at night goes to like 140. All right, okay. Anything these do? Potato rice. Don't know what that does. Oh, this looks interesting. I like the little texture effect there. I'm assuming we can go inside here. Or not. We need something to open that up, perhaps. And something to open that up. How are we doing? We need to just kill the warriors. Okay. Tried to buy one real life money. It was priced 202,000, but he said he's getting error messages. Oh, right, interesting. Alright, what am I missing here? Do I need to go over and click the thing? Deactivate first spirit wall. I need to head over here. Don't think I clicked on this. Right, now it's deactivated. Looks like we have to both do this one. And then we'll do that one as well. Deactivate that one. And then we can head around and follow Jack. There we go. Okay. We got there in the end. More traps. There's definitely something very odd with this dungeon. With everything being doubled up like this. I think we need to get over there somehow. Did I get that one? There we go. Deactivate that one. There's another one over here somewhere, maybe? No, it's just that one. Yeah, definitely issues with this dungeon. Could explain why I'm stuttering so much in the game as well. Yeah. Don't go in. Okay. Well, good luck. Okay. Let's see how we get on. Trying to get ourselves to the end. Yeah. I have no idea what's going on with the texturing here. This is very odd. Jack made it. Can I levitate over this lot? No. That would have been handy. I need to head over there if I can. There we go. Try a reload. It's been bugged since the new mop phase. Right, okay. Yeah. I'm stuck here at the moment. Yeah. Let's try a / reload. I'm not sure that's going to really help in this situation. Internal server error, that's what they're getting. Oh, interesting. Yeah, that room's definitely same issues whilst you were here. Yeah, it was bugged like that for a bit. Yeah, it's very odd. There's like 3 layers of the floor traps. It's just impossible to run around. Doppelbot, good evening to you. Alright, let's see if we can get anywhere. Do I actually need to get over here? Is the question. For part of this. Because otherwise I might as well just stay out of the way. Because you can't get very far, yeah. Just open the other chests in the lower level. Yeah, I don't think we need to carry on here, Jack. If this is the only place we need to go to. Do we need to go through those doors? I'm not sure. Yeah. Tokens isn't related to login server problems. It could be. Or just go on the red runes. Are they all? They're all red though. That's the problem. Because that's red and yellow. And that one's red and yellow as well. So you're getting multiple colours on one spot. So that one's red and grey. That one's going to be difficult as well. Yeah. Yeah, to get to the end. But at the moment we're just stuck not being able to get anywhere. I think we better avoid this one. Don't think we can exactly go... Just run straight. Well, I need to go open the thing again. Let's see if that works. If I can get anywhere. Not sure I could even get where I wanted to go from the looks of this. Almost got there. There we go. Okay. Wait until after. Okay. There we go. Let's deactivate that one. Now I'm going to see if I can get to the end. Just going to run straight and hope for the best. Just going to brute force my way over there. Let's see if we can do it. Almost. You're getting closer. You can do it, Sam. There we go. We made it. There we go. What was that anyway? There we go. Let's unlock this one. Let's get some more whilst we're here. That's as many keys as I've gotten. Okay, bags. Do we have any more caches and things? Treasures of the Veil. We'll open that. And there was also Relic of the Thunder King. Grab that and that one. And another one there. Okay, we're up to 4,194. Okay, that's better. To save a character purely for flipping, I thought separate TSM profile would ignore map purchases on my other characters on other TSM profiles. However, it does not. Do you know if this is possible? I tried levitating. I don't think it really helped in the end. Whilst I was going along, I think we basically doesn't really help you because you still got to go different places. We don't leave out here now, do we? We can go back out the same way. I think we should just head out. I think. Good evening, Commander Bond. Lovely to have you here. Save those and get the buff. Of course, Stalkcraft. I keep forgetting with that. I keep forgetting to get the buff. As we're in the middle of this, I'm kind of like just going for it at the moment. Those Kiwis and Hyperspawn, that's the question. I don't know. Let me just get round here. Okay, we're safe. We're out. Order statues. Okay, ooh, what do we need to do here? Can we actually leave here now? That's the question. Are we stuck in here? Because I can't go there anymore. And that one's covered now. So how do we unlock that one? Okay, I think we're stuck here. Mon Hominal, thank you so much for the follow. Which way? I think we need a Hearthstone. I think so, Jack. I think we're done here. We've broken the game. Yeah, definitely. Well, thank you, Jack, for that. We got us a good way through to start off with, at least. Let's just go out for the moment. That's Hearthstone. There we go. Abort mission. We got some good reputation. That was a good start. You can hear the owl in the background. Yeah, we're having fun. Jax is showing me the places to go to get all the reputation that I might needed. There's another room with vaults. I'd run out of keys, unfortunately, so we've done enough there, I think, for the time being, certainly. So in terms of reputation, we are looking at, okay, so Golden Lotus, we're at friendly. We still need to go a long way to be able to get those recipes that I was looking at there. Go to that room next time. I need 2k rep to go for the recipes. Is that all it is? I only need to be honoured for the recipes, isn't it? So that's not bad going, is it? Yeah, very good start. I mean, we could, if I was to do this properly, I would go and get the Dark Moon Fair buff and the War Scouts. Yeah, as Mr. Ugly says. So let's go have a look. Hold on. Let's go get Dark Moon Fair. I was flying. You certainly were, Jack. Pandaria War Scouts. Sandalari War Scouts. Let me just look up where they are. So those are all the way around. Tanong Seps, Dread Wastes, Kunlai Summit. Okay, lots of different places. And the Jade Forest. And Karasang Wilds. Okay, we can go up to the Jade Forest. That'll be an easy one. Let's go get ourselves some reputation first. Get a reputation buff. There we go. I can just grab our Handy Notes Pandaria Rares. Yeah, I've got... I don't think I've got Handy Notes Pandaria Rares. I've got Rare Scanner at the moment, yeah. Yeah, that's what I want. Okay. Let's go have a look. Let's do this slightly different way. Let's go grab ourselves a Dark Moon Fair buff. Might as well just go for this. For the extra. There we go. For NA, you'd phase me to a dead server. Wholly independent flipping character seems to have to run TSM in a totally separate Battle.net account, if you're thinking about this right. That's the hard part, Doppelbock, I think, because of your average buy prices being used across the account. The profile doesn't, like you said, it doesn't change it. I I can't think of a way around it, really. That's the hard part, yeah. Yeah, need another WoW account, and don't sync the WoW accounts. Okay, and then TSM will treat those differently. That would make sense. Thank you, Rasheen. Alright, do I have any Darkmoon tickets? I probably don't. Where's the carousel? There it is. There goes a helicopter. Do I have... Right, let's go. Ride tickets.
Travel safe.
Didn't think I had any. I just bought those. Can't see the icon. There it is. Hidden away. Right, let's go through. Jump on. That one. Okay. Let's go around here, get ourselves, close that. Right, how are we doing? 35 minutes, 40 minutes, that should be enough. Does Covenant choice affect professions in Shadowlands? Not that I've noticed at all, no. Right, so we will go, I think, Dalaran, then Stormwinds, then Room. There we go. Use the roller coasters for more fun. The problem with the roller coasters is you can't get off once you've started. That's the main thing. I just live with sharing average buy. Always buy under market value anyway. Yeah, I think that's probably the best non sort of like laborious workaround. That's what I would do. Right, let's go head round. Find ourselves the Stormwind portal. Jump in there, and then we'll come through here. So you just bought 30,000 rune cloth for 60 silver. Carnivin, that's a lot of rune cloth. You could possibly still make a little bit of gold on that with the... Let's have a look. Relic of the past, gold of the future. Gold of the future. Oh, how wrong I was. Looking at this, how many was it you bought? 30,000. Oops, Numlock's not on. There we go. Rune cloth, 30,000. At how much was it? 60 silver. 0.6 silver. So you could potentially still make frostweave pants and make yourself 42,000 gold. You'd have to make 1,250 frostweave pants and you can make 42,000 gold out of that. Not ideal, obviously, and it's going to take you a long time to craft those. 73 minutes to craft them, not including the time it will take you to make the bolts as well. Detect between servers. I'm looking at inventory and ledger part and doesn't find any characters not on the current realm. It will when you go over to those characters, yes. Let me just go over what I need to do. I need to go over to Jade Forest. I'll do the one at the top. There you are. But you can start making the bolts, definitely. Right, so the Zandalari, there's some up here apparently, according to Wowhead. I'll start with that and work my way around. Right, so the Zandalari, there's some up here apparently. Where does that come from? According to... that key I just pressed was unmute apparently. There we go. Sorry for the echo there. There we go. There we go. Okay, profit for watching Netflix most of the time. Play around with the copper bar vendor. As you got most of yours for 3.5. Yes, this is a public spreadsheet. You're more than welcome to. Obviously, this was all written before the whole Relic of the Past nerf. So you're looking for things without relics. Really, you need to add in the cost of the new relic stuff to be able to do something with it beyond that. There we go. Okay, Kayon, been watching me a lot recently, both Twitch and YouTube. Just wanted to let you know, keep it up. You're doing a wonderful job. Oh, thank you so much for the kind words. That's really nice of you to say so. Thank you. I'm having a lot of fun doing it. So, yeah, there were 2 Samadans. Strangely, my fly key F is also unmute on my Twitch screen, which I wasn't expecting. So around here is what we want. Let's go have a look. How much gold have I lost on relics? It feels like people have bought bulk cloths. I really have some big losses. I haven't lost a huge amount. Nothing that I didn't mind losing anyway, because I'm still got 1 million gold liquid going into Shadlands, and I'm happy with that amount for the moment. It would have been nice to have gotten that close to 2 million. Right, what are we looking for here? I'm assuming you're going to be around here somewhere. No, not there. Let's have a look. Let's try a bit further north. Stonebound destroyers, Zandalari war scouts. Up to the palace and a bit down on the right. So that's more, I'm right in the wrong place. I need to be either over here or over there. One of the two. You told me to not spend exactly. It was wise words. Do we go down? Shrilar village. Haven't been here before. No, that's here and then around this side. According to this. I wonder how many there are. This doesn't look like the best of spots, if I'm honest. I might have to have a look elsewhere. Spirit darters, stonebound destroyers, and then spirit binder. These aren't the things I want, aren't they? Spirit binders? Are these them? Did that give me a reputation? 4205. Alright, that didn't give me any reputation. No, not those. That area gets camped because of the mount, okay. Even the chicken can be right sometimes. 40,000 rune cloth for 50 silver each. Jackpot. Gets camped pretty often for the mount. So I'm not sure. Zandalari War Scout. Doesn't seem to be many here. Not that I can see. Anyway, from my map, looking over here and going over here, yeah. And then go to Dread Wastes after this. Let's try Zandalari, Spirit Callers. These don't seem to be the things. Once I see them, I can recognise them. That'll be better. And then we're ancient spirits and things like that. It's a rare, but I'll go grab that and then come back after this, I think. Yeah, Grukin trousers. There we go. Okay, let's have a look. But it passed. I'm looking for Zandalari Warbringer. Googled that, and you'll find the spots exactly. Yeah, that's. I looked along. So is it just one? They walk, and you'll get a rare alert when one pops up. Oh right, okay. Let's go have a look. Let's have a look. There we go. Miserable Crow, thank you so much for the follow. Zandalari War Scout. So along here and to the south. So it's not like a group of things. I'm looking for just one main thing. Along here. Then down. Down this way, I think it is. And then down that way. Interesting. And then down here. Kreldrew, thank you so much for stopping by. Lovely to have you here. Yeah, I think I'm done on that. Okay, let's have a look. Go from the Samadan stream to the new Let's Play episode. Fantastic. Usually near the edge. So this is looking like... this is to the right hand side of the road. On this side. Follow it along here. On this road, yeah. And then possibly over here by the village. If it's not there, go as far as the village, which is there, and then head this way along the river. And then if it's not there, go along here. Okay, don't see one here. So let's try another area. Let's try Dread Wastes. Where's Dread Wastes? All the way over here. So there's some other ones available as well. Let's go over and have a look. War Scout. Okay, click on that again. There's also some in Kunlai Summit. Over on the edge here. Down here. By the looks of things, there's a path.
Doppelbock cheered.
Oh,
X 300.
Thank you so much for the cheer. That's so kind of you. This isn't quite. This is a lot of travelling, but not much killing, isn't it? Definitely. Dread left of the tree. Summit is close to check. Yeah, that's what I thought I'd go. Go Summit. Go Kunlai Summit, and then because I'll check it around here apparently. Had the most luck just AFK camping a known War Scout Warbringer spawn point on a second account with NPC scan and the sound on relatively loud. Okay. Not worth it except if you have the time. Well, we've got time for the moment just to investigate this. I'm learning something new here, which is always good. We'll work into this. I don't know what it actually gives me. Is the other thing. Let me just have a look. Okay, so it's down. It's along in a diagonal line. I really do need Pandaria Rares, yeah. 50-minute respawn time is, oh wow, okay, that is quite low, isn't it? Sweet Dino mounts and rep tokens, okay. So there are the rare spawns and these are the spots, okay, so we are almost in the right spot. Conline Summit. Don't think I've ever really been here before. Right, there we are. So then we need to go, right, let's look at the path. Let's bring my map up here so I can see where I am. We're on the other side of the lake. And then round here. And follow the lake up. Through the trees. Go on in this direction. That wasn't it, was it? No. That was something feared. Until we get to the coast. From the looks of the map. Somewhere around the edge here. And then head in this way. That's a different scout. Camp Yogri. Until we get to just under here. Buff Hawk, okay. Nothing there. From that little sortie. What's next? Let's have a look. Town Dread Waste, Dread Forest. Townlong Steps is one right round the corner round here, and then Dread Wastes is down the bottom. So do Townlong Steps, go round there, and then go down here. Okay. It is a fair old trek doing these, definitely. Oh, stop there. There's also one rare on the boat near the Isle of Giants, which gives the rep token. One rare on the boat near the Isle of Giants. Okay. 36.85 on here. Hold on, let's have a look. Where were we? Where's 36? 36, 37, 38, no, hold on. 36.85 is all the way over there, is it? On Townlong. Alright, okay. Townlong's round here, isn't it? Is where I need to go. Yeah. This is the worst section you find. Everyone is waiting for Shah and kill it. So dread. Yeah, I'm going to go over and have a look over the next one in Townlong. Okay, let's head on over Townlong Steps. Let's go have a look. Anyone has experience with Razer keyboards or mouse? If you do, please help Derplicious. What's the issue Derplicious has? I remember camping a little bit of this with my son for rares. Never really got into it that much, to be honest. Yeah, it's just one spot, no route, just a simple spot. Okay, in Townlong. Okay, that's useful to have a look at. Right, okay, Townlong Steps. Where did you say? 36.85. 36. I need to get my 85 down. 85. Down there. Down by the little... Okay, let's go for that. There we go. Repent 777. I'm doing lovely, thank you very much. Down there. Okay, thank you, Mr. Ugly. Let's go have a look. Turn that one off for the moment. Let's go see if we can find anything. Not really sure what I'm going to get here, but it's interesting to discover it nonetheless. Nice bit of a squirrel trail. We didn't get a huge amount in terms of our recipes. There we go. Explored Townlong Steps. That was easy. It gives you a picking path line on the map. This one is from routes. It uses GatherMate 2 data in order to get the right route going. There we go. Just gone off the wrong end there. There we go. Rushi the Fox sells me, the Shadowpan Quartermaster sells me some stuff if I've got the right reputation. Let's head on up here. How did I make the mini-map smaller? That's Shift M for a small mini-map there, like that. Rasheen gave me that, that little tip. Right, so it's down here somewhere, I think. Where am I? 37, 36. About here, I would guess. Would be the thought. There we go. Did I get one on stream? Ah, fantastic. And keep going south. Yeah, so I'm guessing here would be the spot on Taolong Steps for one of them. There is a it does say a route around here, certainly. Did all the vendor shuffles get nerfed? Yes, they did, Ardonimus. So basically what that means is the Relic of the Past now cost extra in materials to make, especially the 4 and 5 ones. They take the penumbra thread. So that's the main thing. We haven't got one chosen yet, Mushy. We need to find another one. I got a brilliant list from loads of people from Twitter, so I'll need to go through the list and take it from there. There we are. At least we have a friend with us at the moment, certainly. One, yes, going to the zone south. 2 patch and 1 big spawn there. So two paths. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Darkwing. What I do in respect to Chromie time after Samadan and Stavadan get pushed into pre-patch in regards to my YouTube series, I'm not sure. I would like to carry on with doing other zones, really, new ones, definitely. Yeah. Whether I go into Chromie time, I'm not sure. Let me just go for a little wander here. Where's one? Here, we go up here, maybe. There's a guard here. And then there's another area down here as well, when you go down and to the left, I think. Yeah. Costs extra gold amounts, so just 100% boycott this whole relic until they sort it out. So there's that, and then there's over here, I think, as well. From the pathing, somewhere over here. There's another one. So what I could do, if I don't have maximum A, I will be forced into BFA. Oh, that's a good point, actually. I haven't bought any expansions on that account, certainly. Yeah. LK for the win. So happy to be able to do that again. What's LK stand for? There we go, I've got more people coming here. I'm going to leave Samadan here, just in case I next log in and we have something. Oh, Lich King. Oh, right, okay, yes. Can make alts for each campaign to get their stuff. That's a good point, actually, Dennis. I'll probably like to do something similar to that. Just enter a bit early this time. No problem. I'll probably finish up there, to be honest, where I'm at with Samadan, and we'll log in next time, and we'll be in a good position, I think. So that was interesting. We didn't get we got a huge amount of Golden Lotus stuff done, which was really nice. We got started with the idea of all the things. I got my head around it, how it works a little bit better, which was really nice. I'll decline this one because I'm going to head on out of here. But what I'll do is find someone to throw a raid on over to. I was going to do Kuhn the other day, so I think I'll do Kuhn tonight. Assuming Kuhn is on still. Let me go have a look. As we're doing all the things, it makes sense to go to the proper all the things master, as it were, which is Kuhn. Let me just make sure that's all running. There we go. Okay. Let's go here. So /raid Kuhn. Okay. So I'm not going to have a stream tomorrow on Friday. I've got some other stuff to attend to. So the next stream will be on Sunday. So I won't see you for a while. But I shall return. Never fear, we'll be very close to pre-patch then, so it'll be nice to catch up with everyone then, see what's happening. We'll probably digest all the relics thing and stuff like that. So from myself and no cats unfortunately as well, so we'll raid Kuhn. Thank you everyone for a lovely stream tonight. Thank you for my wonderful mods, and thank you everyone for all your cheers and everything else. Oh yes, Tomcat is on as well. I'm going to do Kuhn, as I haven't done Kuhn in a while. So until next time, happy gold making, and I'll see you very soon.